Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you today with another Eliquid review. I'm so happy to be back. I need to thank E&B Eliquid right here, shopenb.com, for sending this my way. These reviews are probably going to be a little bit... You may already have your hands on this stuff, but it's my opinion. If you want my opinion, you still love my opinion, you love me, then watch the video and I will let you know. First of all, I want to thank E&B. I want to thank Santos, Fogging Out with the Batman, for sending this my way. This is the Sabores del Encanto, and this is in the Flan... Oh, God, I'm going to murder this. Flan De Calabaza. It's a pumpkin flan. So exclusive desserts from the island of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. I have no Spanish accent. I apologize, guys. So I am not a pumpkin person, nor am I a flan person. I've never even had pumpkin anything, nor I've had flan anything. So I'm going to give this a go, guys. We'll see how it turns out. But flan, I looked it up. So flan, I always thought flan was like a custard. So I think it's a custard, but a thicker custard. It's made with sweetened condensed milk as opposed to, you know, like a cream. And it's got like vanilla extract in it and sugar and eggs and that kind of stuff. And then you make like this sugared syrup with the vanilla extract and you drizzle it on top. Oh, it sounds amazing. I've never had it, but I just always looked at it as that gelatinous stuff that I see some people on TV or whatever use or have. So anyway, I'm sorry this is not my normal setup, guys, but I am having issues with my computer upstairs. But I want to thank E&B for, you know, little old me. I mean, you know, giving me the opportunity to get back into reviewing. I've missed it so much. So let's get on to this pumpkin flan. And this is... let's see, I have this 0.33 coil at 48 watts on my top side and my Nudge 22. My Nudge 22 is always going to be my go-to single coil atomizer for testing because it always, well, first of all, it's my favorite out of anything I've ever tried. Second of all, I know that if it doesn't taste, if the E-Liquid does not taste good in this, then if you hear my dog barking, I apologize. The E-Liquid does not taste good in this, then it's probably a no-go. So the video going up before this is for the Cafe con Leche. You might find that one to be a little weird in the editing because I actually did it live on my Facebook page and then edited it into iMovie. So that one might be a little difficult. This one I'm just recording, so we'll see. Let's juice this up. Slather it on here. Okay, so this is going to be really interesting because like I said, I've never had pumpkin anything. I don't like pumpkin. Well, I can't say I don't like pumpkin pie. I've never had it. But I don't know. The idea of it is just like, no, you know, or flan. So, although the idea of flan does sound pretty good, but it's not something that I would normally gravitate to. So let's see what we got going here. This might be a disaster for me. I had this at 48 watts. Ooh. Okay. Surprising. Okay. Now I know what pumpkin tastes like. What do I say? Okay, so I don't know how this would differ from pumpkin pie, to be 100% honest with you. This is a creamy pumpkin, but this one in particular almost has like a, I don't want to say earthy taste to it because that just sounds weird. But when I think of fall, this is what I think of. Like, like I said, I've never had pumpkin anything. I've never had pumpkin latte or pumpkin pie or pumpkin anything, but it reminds me of fall. It reminds me of, not in the taste, you know, crisp leaves and that nice fall smell and apples and pine cones. Obviously, it doesn't taste like that, but you know what I'm saying? It really is giving me that nice. So the pumpkin is really good. I can't compare it to anything, you guys, because I've never had pumpkin. So it has a nice little spice to it. I'm catching a nice little spice. It's not overwhelming at all. It's not a cinnamon, maybe a nutmeg kind of spice to it. And then the flan with the sweetened condensed milk is giving me a really super rounded out. Like, I think if you just did a pumpkin pie or something, it might be too spicy, or if you did a pumpkin coffee or something, I mean, that's what I'm thinking if I was tasting it, the actual foods. A pumpkin coffee might be, too earthy or too spicy, spicy, we'll use air quotes. Oh, so I can't say I get a difference between the inhale and the exhale, because this is a really rounded out liquid. This is really, really well done. So I'm getting the nice, creamy pumpkin. I don't want to say milkshake because it's better than a milkshake. And I don't want to call it a custard because I don't like custards, but I love this. So I really think in a lot of these, there is use of sweetened condensed milk. I know that's big in Puerto Rico. It was big in my Italian heritage. And sweetened condensed milk has a whole different flavor than a custard or a cream or a heavy cream or anything like that, or a milk. Like, it really rounds out. So I think, when you're thinking savory and sweet, that's what this is. Not too savory, not too sweet, but a lot of times you put savory and sweet together and they just work. Oh, that is so good. I am so surprised because I saw pumpkin and was like, it's a squash. I don't know. Like, I like squash, but I'm going, it's a gourd. It's a squash. I don't know. I have no idea, like, what pumpkin tastes like. I know when my dog's sick, he has pumpkin. I give him pumpkin and rice, but other than that, I never tasted it. So other than that, I don't know how Chris does it. When you overdrip, don't waste anything. This is so good. This is so good. I did put it a little on my finger at first to try it, and you can't. You can't get the actual taste unless you vape it. And that kind of bugs me. It bugs me and it doesn't bug me. This is just kind of a rant, Chris's videos are never super short. When people just put it, knuckle test it or whatever, and they're like, ew, or they're like, yum, I like this. That is the worst way to try an e-liquid. You really have to go into a vape shop and bring your own atomizer and your own cotton and, whatever you use normally and drip on that, because you're either going to be highly disappointed because when you knuckle test it, it'll be great, right? Or when you knuckle test it, you're like, ooh, no, and you'll leave it, and then you'll try it later on or something like that. You'll be like, oh my God, I thought that was so gross, This is so good. Yep. Just it is definitely a dessert vape. These are all dessert vapes, okay? They're all considered dessert vapes in this line. It's definitely a dessert vape. You get that sweetened condensed milk definitely like way at the end that lingers on your tongue. The beginning, it's that nice, sweet and savory, earthy. I have no other way to put it, guys. Sorry. I know that sounds gross, like you're eating dirt or something. No, it's not. So if you guys are pumpkin fans, now I'm a pumpkin fan. Now I want to try everything pumpkin. Wait, I can't. I'm keto. Pumpkin's not keto, but no, this is done right. I was worried about this one. This could be an all-day vape for me. I just did the Cafe con Leche, and that was, I'm not going to tell you what it was. Go watch the video. I'm going to be like every other YouTuber. Go watch the video. And now when I didn't know if it could be an all-day vape, this could so be an all-day vape for me. 100%. It's just the perfect amount of sweet and savory. Yep. That nice pumpkin fall feel just envelops you, like you're going pumpkin picking, or you're walking through the leaves and listening to them crunch in the woods. You know what this would go really good with? A hot apple cider. Like, vape this and drink a hot apple cider at the same time. Oh my God, it would be so good. And then at the end, well, I mean, they're intermingled, but then at the end, you really do get the sweetened condensed milk. Now, I was finding, I know Batman does 120 watts and crazy crap like that, but I was finding, reviewing these in the last one, that when I upped, because of sweetened condensed milk, when I upped the wattage, we're going to go up to 60. We were at 48. When I upped the wattage, what was happening is I was losing the front notes and getting the back notes more. So the sweetened condensed milk really comes out more, or so the flan would really come out more, at higher wattages, and the pumpkin would recede. So I want to see if that happens. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't happen as much. No, actually, it doesn't. This one is much different than one of the other ones I tried. This one is just an all-around amazing, sweet and savory kind of thing. I don't really think you need to play around with your wattage much. You might, but this is an all-around great e-liquid. I don't like, this is just, again, another little rant. Sorry. E&B has done this right, and Fogging Out with the Batman has done this right. When you can vape this at any wattage, whatever your vaping style is, right? And I really want to try this in a mouth-to-lung, or a direct lung, like a pod, refillable pod thing. I just have to get one. I don't know. I don't have one. So, because I'm not a mouth-to-lung, but I'd like to see at a mouth-to-lung or a direct lung. So I want to get like an AIO, all in one. Yes. Okay. Device to see, because normally that really mutes the flavor, to see how well this holds up in one of those. Because when somebody hands me an e-liquid and I'm like, you know what? I've been vaping this and it just doesn't, I'm not getting this or that or this or that. And they're like, oh, well, with our liquids, you have to vape at higher wattages. Or with our liquids, oh, no, a tank is better. With our liquids, an RDA is better. And our liquids, this is better. You know what? That's a cop-out to me. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm coming off weird, but, or honest or whatever. But that's, I'll pass. Because it should be good all around the board for every single vapor and however they vape. Oh, so good. This could definitely be an all-day vape. I don't really get the caramelized sugar so much. I mean, there's a hint of it. I shouldn't say that. I get the vanilla, and I get the sweetened condensed milk more towards the end. But at the beginning, it's that nice, spicy. At lower wattages, I definitely, now that I'm vaping it, I definitely get more of the spice. The pumpkin, with the spice in it. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get more of the pumpkin with the spice in it at lower wattages, which is really, really good, because but at higher wattages, now I'm talking 60, that's normal to most people, but I'm not a hot vapor. I think I'm pretty hot, but besides that, wink, wink. But I like a nice warm, like lukewarm vape. I'm not a hot vape person. Just like I don't like spicy foods. So I don't like spicy foods either, because I like to be able to taste what I'm tasting. And then same thing with vape. Like if it gets too hot, like I don't feel like I'm tasting it. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Any of you people out there who are not hot, spicy people, who don't put Tabasco or whatever on everything, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Yep. 48 is great for me. I love it. Higher wattages, lower wattages, you get the pumpkin and the spice, the nut. I think it's nutmeg that I'm tasting. Much better. And then not much better, but a little better, and less of the sweet, like condensed milk. Vanilla, you get that vanilla. I don't know if I'm tasting, sugar so much, but I mean, it's a sweetened condensed milk. And then vanilla is also sweet. And then flan has sugar in it. So, but this is not too sweet. It is just an all around amazing. Okay. I thought the first one was my favorite. This one is like my favorite thus far. So anyway, guys, please stay tuned. More to come. Thank you guys for coming back. Those of you who come back to my YouTube channel, I love you so much. You guys know I was doing advocacy before that with Very Vocal Vapors, and I'm continuing to advocate. Please show up at the rally in Washington, D.C. if you can. I unfortunately cannot. I do not have a ride, but it's so super important for all of us to be there. And if you can't be there, it's fine. No shaming, right? Because I can't be there either. So I wouldn't want anyone to shame me for whatever reason. That's not what this industry is supposed to be about. But call your representatives, call your congresspeople, call the White House, make your phone calls, send your emails, print your letters, write your letters every single day. Every single day, take 10 minutes out of your day to just do that. It's super quick, super easy, guys. We have to save vaping. We just have to, because, you know, so many people will not get this healthier alternative if we don't do it. So thank you so much, EMB. Thank you, Fogging Out with the Batman. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I can see the lonely road, but I can't breathe. I can see my